if you have several thousand customers, the last thing that you want to do is update SysPro every day with the same customers, even if they haven't changed. And so that brings me to the last type of node that I want to show you. Let's go back into this workflow. And it's called a reducer, and its purpose is to get rid of data that hasn't changed since last time you looked at it. And the reducer also needs to know how to isolate a single customer record, and it works exactly the same way as the splitter. So result/table identifies one row. It also needs a group, so it knows what set of data it's looking at. Again, that's just any text that you want to specify. And then you just need to force the data to go actually through the reducer, so through here and then through here. Now, the first time I run this, it's going to do nothing. It'll run exactly as it did before. So you're seeing all of those SysPro invokes happening. They're all running successfully, and it goes and processes the 5-odd rows of data. However, if I run this again, it finishes very quickly because there's nothing for it to process. And what it's doing is recording the data that has passed through the reducer, and because it hasn't changed, it's not sending it to me again. So if we want to look at what would happen if a customer record were to change, we could go back into our contacts table. Let's just go and edit this. And let's just provide a new phone number over here. We'll change that. So this first contact here is going to now have a changed record. And if I hit play, it should just show me that one record coming through. So on the reducer here, where you look at the source XML, we can see 5 rows of data came in. We picked the top 5, if you recall, from the SQL query. But on the right-hand side in the reduced XML, it actually only gave us 1 row of data back. So this is a very useful way to work out only the delta data, only ensure that delta data gets synced through, and it now becomes feasible to have an almost real-time update into your ERP. Of course, you're still running a query on this side, so it's not something that you want to run every minute, but it is very easy to have a sync that's very reliable on a large number of customers with relatively little effort.